Saracens are back on top of the pile as Aviva Premiership Rugby champions after downing Exeter Chiefs at Twickenham. Mark McCall's men have now lifted the top prize in the English game 4 times, and on a baking day in southwest London they were far too hot for the defending champions. They outscored their rivals, who topped the regular season table, and did the double over them, 4-1, and it was a victory that never looked in any doubt after the opening skirmishes. Here we break down the final into a few key moments and highlight the star men that have taken Saracens back to the summit. Chiefs fail to land big blow. Rob Baxter's Chiefs starved Newcastle Falcons of possession in their semi-final win last weekend, and it looked like a similar tale unfolding at Twickenham on Saturday. After the first 10 minutes, Saracens had 1% of possession and the Chiefs were 3-0 to the good, with Joe Simmons dragging a second penalty wide. Yet all that advantage in possession and territory only amounted to a 3-point lead would come back to haunt the Chiefs as Saracens showed them how. Clinical Sarries McCall's men had barely touched the ball, and yet when their first opportunities came they struck in brutally efficient style. Owen Farrell's kick to the corner to Alex Good set up their first score, and it was Billy Vunipola who gave Joe Simmons no chance from close range by barreling over by the posts. There have been points where I have cried out of frustration. Billy Vunipola has endured a tough season personally. Tomorrow he has the chance to end it with a Premiership title trophy. Pic.twitter.com/B9Nasako6RH, Rugby on. BT Sport, at BT Sport Rugby, May 25, 2018. No sooner had the game restarted and Saracens struck again, Farrell and Good again combining to release Sean Maitland, who put the departing Chris Wiles in the corner. That it only stayed 12-3 to Saracens at the break owed much to Chiefs' grit and scramble defense as the Wolfpack smelt blood. Wiles works wonder after a decade in North London. Wiles hangs up his boots after this season, but he signed off in perfect style. And his second score, coming soon after the resumption, looked like putting Saracens home and host, the winger again finding space in the left corner to dot down. Before that Wiles' second, however, Chiefs had begun the half much like they did the first. But time after time, they went through the phases and got nowhere as Saracens' defense took no prisoners and held the Chiefs at bay. When they finally got the ball back and Wiles pounced, the game looked over. Schalk's had been another man hanging up his boots after this season for Saracens was Schalk Brits. The replacement hooker saw yellow in his final game and suddenly the Chiefs had a sniff, trailing 19-3. Gareth Steenson, on for Joe Simmons, then snuck over for a score and converted, and at 19-10 the comeback was on. At Steeno 10 found a space in the Saracens defense and powered through collision at Exeter Chiefs, getting over the try line in the that stopped the Chiefs' momentum dead, and despite losing Farrell to injury, Brits returned and Saracens had survived. Reshuffle pays off with Alex Lazowski now at fly half. It was Ben Spencer who slotted the penalty that effectively sealed victory for McCall's men. The replacement scrum half, who is heading to South Africa with England this summer, bisected the posts from close range after Michael Rhodes had been denied by the TMO. At the fourth and final try, the cherry on top arrived soon after as Nathan Earl, another playing his final game before moving to Harlequins, went over in the left corner as the irrepressible Good again delivered the killer pass. At Rio Wiggy 9 won his first premiership before I picked up a rugby ball for the first time. Trophy hands clapping medium dark skin tone 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 flushed https://t.co/bazakmel2 Maroitoj at Maroitoj